Welcome to the Campfire. Today, we're just getting right back into X4. Trying to push forward. We've got a few more behemoths made. Should be ready to start at least making headway into Xenon territory. But as always, if you like the video, like it. It would help me a lot if you subscribe, if you want to, of course. I'm nobody's mother. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, suggestions, put them in the comments below. And let's get right in. Looks like they're trying to build another station. Go figure. They do that quite frequently. So we should probably take care of that problem before it becomes a problem. This time I'm not going to bother with making a defense gate right here, just because it's a waste of resources at the end of it. What we will do is clear a path to here and make a gate there, or a station there, and just take it out, or take over the system. Then I just need this behemoth to be made. We're just waiting on it. It's between the shark and our other behemoth group. Should be able to take out most stations. I don't know about every station, but... And then we'll start adding more behemoths to not this battle group, but to a third battle group that'll start working on taking out Sanctum Verge here. And then we'll build a station there to claim it. Our production stations should be getting close to finished. I know this one's not quite. Okay. It's just 3 more drone component, which really we probably didn't need. The advanced electronics station is only about half done. But we're getting there. And then we need to add more smart chips. Because clearly it's not enough. Things still don't go up here. Then from there, where else? I mean, we're just kind of... I thought this would start making a lot sooner. But it needs weapon and shield components. Where's our Sonra? We will send this guy. Oh, come on. Keep selected on the one I want. Let's first go here. Trade. Can we get some shield and weapon components? Some. What about here? Can we get weapon components? No. Just take what we can get then. And go speed up the process. At least a little bit. Because I get a couple that can do argon flak, which is fine. And we'll bring the behemoth group. They're gonna move up towards the gate. And then we'll have Delilah's Swan Song group kind of play background defense or tail defense. They'll sit on the gate and attack things that come through or come towards them. We'll have the behemoths and the shark destroy stations. Thinking the plan of attack is to hit this station first, then go for the defense platform. Then after that, we'll sweep to the left while having a group try to make the station up here. I mean, on the one hand, do I want to build the station there? Because what's the point unless we end up going to war with the... But they do have the shipyard right there on the other side of the gate. Well, that kind of leads into some questions. Do we want to try and take on the shipyard?
Awaiting orders.
Or do I put the defense station in the middle of the sector? Like a lot of our other guys have, or a lot of our allies have, the AI does. Or do I just put it right here on this gate? There's a whole bunch of questions there. Yeah, what if I do a defense station here? It's kind of a foothold. We'll make it a slightly different build than we normally do. Yeah, let's not put it right there then. Let's put it there. What we'll have to do, make it a little bit bigger in all directions. Then cover the gate. Because I'll put it like this. We'll have it facing outwards so that most of the defensive platform. Bring it in towards the gate. Not right up on it. What we'll do is copy sequence, put it up right here. We'll just kind of double up so that it's basically all the same. Protects in 4 directions, not just made to block up the front, but also to aim at the sides. This, don't think is the way I want to do that. Should do a cross section here. Copy sequence. And then do a double up there. Something like that to protect both the station or the gate and also just cover the station itself. That way we can keep it a little off of the gateway. Here's my problem with this. High preset doesn't fill anything because it doesn't consider this to be a high anything. It doesn't like the modules we have, so then we have to go through, copy everything out, because it doesn't keep the turret loadout. Oh, this is going to be a pain in my backside. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They ended up destroying it before I could even finish putting it together. Yeah, alright. Whatever. Next plan. Well, I mean, it's not like we were ready to start working on that anyways. Now that I say it out loud. So this is just missing shield components now. Where is our Sonra? It's on its way. With all the shield components I need. We can get our last destroyer in place. I'm also building all the Nemesi, and we've already got the Ares for the Paranid plotline. So we can deliver those and get the next chunk, which is basically a go build a station over here thing. Why are you... Repair. Odd. It's already set. Huh. Okay. Says it can dock 92, but it apparently can't actually dock 92 ships. Let's see. Subordinates 92. Where is the actual dock loadout? I can never remember where that is on here. Oh yeah, docked ships 80 of 92. Or is it... I wonder. Let me see. If I wanted to go buy a shark.
Awaiting orders.
It's 64 plus 16, so it's 80. It can only dock a total of 80. That. Fair. Then where did I get the 92 number? Heck if I know. What? Oh, they're all going and... Got it. There's a bunch of other stuff going on here. Are they going for the SCA ship? Yeah, they are. Like a bunch of piranha. And they all have plasma cannons on them, so that should go down relatively quickly. These are not the blast mortars, are they? No, these are the blast mortars. Oh yeah, it's actually rather effective. Especially when they all start swarming into the middle. That is kind of cool to watch. It's just melting. And it's gone. Okay, 10 more seconds after I said it's gone, but same difference. That laser tower didn't even stand a chance to get out there and do anything. Okay. So the shark is more than effective, and yeah. Alright, we got our next behemoth, so that'll be number 7 with this one. Attack with commander, there we go. Yeah, I don't care that that bee got behind us. Let's make our way into the sector. Oh, I should probably wait for that behemoth to join in and get up here. Not that it's going to take very long. Alright, we're making everybody move in. I'm sitting in the shark. I'm not actually piloting it myself. These really slow ships I just can't do. What I am going to do is I'm going to grab all the ships that can't actually dock with the shark. I'm going to pull them off of its entourage. Should just be the 12 of them, right? Is there any others? Why is there an 81? Where's the extra one? Huh. Oh, that'd be you? Yeah, you. Alright, so we've now got these 12, and they will just go sit and hang out in the ore belt for the next carrier we can build. Wouldn't be a problem if we weren't going into Tharkus Cascade, where they'll just lose all their shields and be one shot outside of the carrier. How are you getting blasted? Because they keep ramming into each other. Because they're idiots. Whatever. That reminds me, the next thing we need to do is build... I need to figure out and build which... You know, it'd be great if I could speak English today. Which is the best auxiliary? There we go. Figure out and build the auxiliary we want. So if I go here, extra large, historic auxiliary, which one? I mean, you're not the worst speed. Can't really carry much. But I don't think any of them can carry much. So 3,000. And what are you like? 4,000. You're also 27 million. Not bad. What is your speed like? At 28 million, and you can go slower than the stork. Jesus. Okay. Let's take a look at the Terran one. It is has the furthest to go, but the Honshu, 1.2k. That is the slowest. I mean, yeah, it's got the fastest spin up time though, and a pretty quick acceleration comparative. Let's see, 31 acceleration. What if I bought it here? Sad thing is, the Colossus is a terrible carrier because it's so low on its carrying capacity. Max being 36. Yeah. Granted, all the carriers suck except for the Raptor and the Shark, as far as actual carrying capacity, though the Tokyo's not bad either. They really needed to buff the Commonwealth carriers, and they just don't do it. So if I wanted to buy the Nomad, well, its acceleration is slower and its travel charge time is a lot slower. I mean, its acceleration is slower, but not by much. By all of 1. I'm thinking our best bet is to go with the Atlas. 'Cause what is this one like? This one's even faster still. 4.7 versus the Atlas E, the quote-unquote balance, both sides have it, yada yada crap. It's hull and shield. Okay, so hull is smaller, but the shield is larger. This is the one, I think. Because its travel charge time isn't that egregious, and its acceleration is more than double. And like I was explaining the other day with capitals and the acceleration and the actual charge time, you kind of have to pick and choose what works for the use case you're using anything for. In general, the Terran drives are going to be fantastic, even though they're slower. But if you're going to be using something that moves a lot, like a forward operating base, such as, an auxiliary, maybe you want to go with something that can travel faster through sectors. That's just the decisions you have to make, is all I'm saying. The Honshu is great. Don't get me wrong. It has a huge purpose, especially as a secondary. If I had a second one, having it come up from the rear and holding a rear line, I would use it. Alright, so we're going to build one Honshu, or one Atlas Vanguard. We'll have it follow up from behind and do repairs. Next is... Let's see what the front line is going to be like. Oh boy. There's a K that just fled the battle. Alright. Almost immediately. Okay. So let's start by having these guys fly down over here and then attack this station. And then next we'll work on getting probably have the Shark come in and do an assist on that one too. Delilah's group, we may split that off into 2 different battle groups. One being all the mediums and smalls, and then the other being the destroyers. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that's even weirder. Oh, and now it's over here.
Cascade.
It was really weird because the Shark was sitting like way down over here preparing to go, and then it teleported halfway into the sector. Alrighty. Well, that works. What I'm planning here is, now that, once the station is distracted onto the other destroyers, or onto the destroyers, then we send in the carrier group to start attacking. Don't want to send all the smalls in just to die, but... What are you doing? Okay, so it's gonna go dock with the carrier for some reason.
Detected.
Alright, you guys, start attacking anytime now. And you... start attacking once you get within range. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so we got one destroyer just wandering in solo. These three...
Hazardous
Why
region
are you
detected.
still doing that? These 4 just kind of bouncing around. You're finally making it in here. What about you? You're way back
Awaiting
here.
orders.
That's fine.
Okay. Why is nothing happening? It's because of cure trees. God dang it. No, I can't figure out why they're not actually fighting.
Awaiting orders.
This is the weirdest part then. But hey, if it works, it'll work.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. Now they're starting to do something over here.
Awaiting orders.
And these guys are flying in, so that'll work out.
Danger.
These guys are all
Awaiting orders.
fighting over here. Which will keep them off our backs.
Xenon spotted.
And then let's take the behemoth
Awaiting
group.
orders.
Have them attack this next. Alright. And as I thought, the blast mortars would lose shield really quickly here. Might even lose some of them.
You're done for now.
Yeah, we lost a couple, yeah. Oh, stop. Not the time.
Time to die.
And thumbnail.
Shark.
Yeah. Oh, this didn't go the way I thought it would.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Alright. Shark. Where is the shark?
You're gonna get it now.
Because we're going to pull back all those fighters. Remove all orders, come back. Shark, you stop attacking. Get all your guys a dock. Or they're going to keep fighting. Well, as long as we destroy this station relatively quickly. I guess it doesn't matter. Definitely going to need to bring in some replacements, though. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, though.
Prepare to be wiped out.
As long as we don't just lose the shark, we're... Oh no?
Get it down.
That's the whole point of them. You need to not get too close to that station.
Danger.
Alright, he's starting to
Hazardous
turn
region
back.
detected.
59%, 58. Alright. This will go fine. Well, this might not go as well as I was hoping. Get moving, get out of there, dude. They're sending in the defense drones from the
Danger.
defense station.
Hazardous region detected.
And you went nowhere. You didn't flee. You didn't do anything. That's not good. I guess it won't matter after this is done and everybody moves in, but still. It's only 19 more health. Ugh. Doesn't look like this one's dropping. At least not yet. I think this is one of the flak ones, isn't it? Loadout. No, it's shard. So it's gonna have a hard time hitting those defense drones. One of the flak ones is around.
Pirate spotted. Say your goodbye. Need an asteroid.
Alright, how bad? We lost
Danger.
16
Hazardous
so
region
far.
detected.
Well, I guess we can bring these ones back into the fold. Do. Brings it back up to 75. We'll just have to replace more. That's fine. About to have to replace yet another one. Go dock. Dock and repair. Jesus. Well, as long as it's just defense drones, it should survive. Station's almost gone. One thing I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to leave sector so that those that got stuck into the station are going to come back and move around. Like
Entering
that.
system. Grand exchange.
Me not being in sector apparently makes this work a lot better. Okay. So ships should go dock up and repair. That'll be fine. Probably lost as many as we did because I was in sector. Build. S. Pulsar. Blast mortar. I don't care. Just give me another 20 of these things. See how this goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, station administration
Now that there's
would like
more
to
ships
remind you
coming
to
into
keep
the
children
area,
away
that'll
from
be
the
fine.
airlocks.
99%. 98. Alright, we're making headway. Delilah's Swan Song. What I should do is have your behemoths and phoenixes come and help out. The faster this goes, the better. Wasn't intending to take on the defense station this quickly, but especially since we lost a bunch off the shark, we're gonna have to do something here. Can I repair? Oh yeah, there we go. All of them. Repair. Now, does that repair all of them? Yes, it does. Good.
Do not wave at the station's security camera.
Alright, let's see. How well is this gonna go? Not very quickly, anyways. But it looks like the defense drones are being beaten. Now it's just wait. This group is holding their ground just fine. So next, I can manage the plot. What we're going to do here is we're going to build our front line. And where is it? There it is, sensor array. Kind of want to build one of these on here, but I should add a cross section.
Security would like to remind all visitors to keep their children with them at all
Okay, so
times.
these are fine. Confirm. Then if I copy these, will they keep the loadout? Yes. Okay, so if I hadn't messed with the loadout, it would have been fine. That is good to know. Assign a builder. There. And then we'll set it to have a dollar amount on it. Start buying the parts it needs to build. Where is the Delilah? Move you up to protect the station. Then that's just gonna have to go and run. Curious if we can use this to... Yeah, we should be able to do one of these. Attack all turrets. Yeah. Ideally, that should go well. If we have to replace all the fighters, oh no. We can build them. And if we build them, they will come.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before
I should
departing
really
the station.
send myself off to the... Yeah, we're still going to be getting those notifications. So I don't keep hearing all those. Okay. Yeah, one was recently destroyed. Oh, we're losing a bunch. Well, okay. That went poorly. It's VRO, right. VRO is what I'm used to, where you can use the carrier to destroy stations relatively effectively. Well, oh well. We just had to build our own, or build all of our fighters back. Pulsar, blast mortar, and 60. It'll be a little bit, but we'll have them. I forgot carriers aren't as effective in non-VRO. My bad. That is annoying. Okay. I reloaded to right before I sent the fighters off to this. It's good to know that that is very much a VRO only tactic of using the carriers against stations. And now I'm having the vague recollection that it didn't work all that great in VRO either. It worked, just not fantastically. So we'll take the Sonra. You're doing other things. Ooh, but the Atlas is done, so we can have it move up. Doop. We got this set up to build, and that should provide us with a decent holding place, and then as soon as we take out all the defense stations in sector, it'll be ours. Just a matter of time. These guys are doing their best. I mean, it's, again, a matter of how long until it's destroyed. Probably going to be a little bit of time. What if I set this to SATA for a minute? 91. Wow. This is going to take a while. 90%. Okay. Yeah, because that would be... Alright, so it might take them an hour or two to bring down that station, in which time we can build up a bigger assault force, more destroyers to help. Maybe get some mediums built to assist, like the Plasma Kurakamis. Either way, how far out are any resources for this? We're getting some brought in. Okay. I mean, at least all the basics are going to get here, so they can start building up the main infrastructure. Where are you gonna go? Oh, you're just a PE. Doesn't matter. And you're gonna go down pretty quickly anyways. You guys, 88%. So not bad. Alright, with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. Hopefully you enjoyed what we're doing here, and we'll stick around for next time. And as always, have a wonderful day.